y'all ever come up with an idea and it seems like a great idea, and then you start to execute that idea and it just kind of loses momentum, but you've bought parts, you've already started implementing it, and you kind of start to think, what, like, you feel like you gotta see it through, but then reality sets in, or you just decide you're not that excited about it. Well, that's kind of how these seats went. As you can see, I put the old seats back in. I'm gonna just save my pennies, and I'm gonna buy what I need to rebuild this seat. So the problem I was running into is the seats aren't wide enough. They just don't fit the car well. I don't mind the color. I like the seats themselves. They're just too narrow, and I can't quite find other seats out there. I was looking for an old Buick. Those have some, it's kind of a wide car, and those have some nice seats, but I can't find nothing. And the more I think about putting modern seats into that car, I just can't do it. You know, I had the driver's seat almost completely bolted in, and I was just starting to figure out the passenger seat, and I was trying to figure out the rear seat, and I just wasn't digging it, you know. So that's just how it goes, you know. Projects change, ideas change, feelings change, and what you were excited about a little while ago just doesn't pan out. I have put modern seats in an old car. I had a 72 Nova, a 4-door Nova, and those seats were just, there was nothing left to rebuild. They were just so bad. And I put seats in out of a 2001, what is in my eye? Oh, skin tag. But I put seats out of an 01 Impala in it, and they fit very well. And my mom has that car. My face is dirty because I've been laying under this. I'm getting ready to pull this engine out. This is a, I don't know, 2001 Ford Ranger with a 3.0 in it. My wife's dad bought it brand new, and it's actually a really nice solid truck. The engine just gave up. It got nuclear hot and has no compression, so it's coming out, and I'm going to rebuild it and put it back in and see what happens. But it's all cast iron. I don't think there's anything too dramatic with it. I thought it was just head gaskets, so I did a top end on it and did a compression check and found that it still has no compression. So I think it just got so hot, or maybe the rings just got so gunked up. It did have a blown head gasket. The driver's side head gasket was blown. When I pulled it apart, I found that, but I think it just got so hot, the rings relaxed, and it makes no compression. Anyway, completely off the rails there. What was I talking about? The 4-door Nova with the 01 Impala seats. I drove that for a long time before giving it to my mom. It had a straight 6 and a 3 on the tree. I converted it to a Power Glide, and she drives it it's a fair weather car now. I drove it daily year round, and it lives a much happier, easier life with my mom. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna just rebuild the seat because the rear seat is in very nice shape. I'm gonna reupholster it, but the front seat, I found that they make spring kits and whatnot. I'm gonna rebuild it, but it's probably gonna cost $800, so I'm saving my money. What else is going on? Oh, I had an oil leak that I thought was coming from the front seal on the harmonic balancer, but that's not where it's coming from. It's the power steering pressure line. Here, hang on. So the power steering pressure line has a split in it right about there. As you can see, everything's wet, but it only sprays like just as you begin to steer or just as you stop steering. You just get a little psh, psh. Anyway, so I got to order a pressure line. I'll replace the return line also. Other than that, this thing is just rocking and rolling. Been driving it a lot. Radiator leaks a little bit. Not quite sure. Holds pressure. Anyway, that's a quick Reba update. Yeah, I got some more ideas for videos. I just need time to do them, and no distractions. So I got to do brakes on Moby. Front brake. Well, I got to do all 4 brakes, but we're going to start with the front. I have all the parts. Again, I just need time. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to y'all later.